Today I am finally starting the decluttering series, and we're gonna also do something like Project Pan. So I'm basically gonna go through my primers and setting spray collection today and separate the items that I think either could be expired or discontinued, or I just need to give them some more love and put them in my basket for Project Pan to say. So let's get right into it. I store all my primers and setting sprays right here in my 9-drawer Alex unit. I have them separated in drugstore and high-end section, and here are some of my setting sprays, and in this section I have some of the more travel sizes. So this is kind of like a mix match of everything, and we will go through all these as well. I have this basket here that I'm going to use for separating products that need to be added to my Project Pan. If the products are or have been discontinued, I am going to put them in a separate pile, and we're just going to remove them completely out of my collection. I'm going to start with this section right here with the drugstore or more affordable products. I'm going to try to go through all these quite quickly because there's just so many products to go through, and I don't want this video to be extra long. So I'm just going to go one by one and kind of talk a little bit more about each of them. This product is by Australian Gold. This is Botanical Sunscreen Tinted Face with SPF 50. Mine comes in the shade light to medium. I talked about this product so many times, you guys, in the past, in my previous videos. You know, I love this so much. This is kind of like a new tube, but I'm already half through it, and this is not going anywhere. This is one of my top favorite products of all times. This next product is by Makeup Revolution. The packaging rubbed off, but it says Pore Blur Prime and Blur Primer. This one is actually in this kind of blush color, but it comes on skin quite sheer. You don't really get a color. I do really like this primer, so this is gonna stay in my collection. I have another product here from Makeup Revolution. This is a mattifying matte and fix primer, and this is like a clear silicone like primer. However, this is really good for controlling the oils. This is also one of my favorite products. It's definitely a product that no one really talks about, but I really like it. I will try to use them in my next upcoming video so you would guys see the effect of this. This is really good product, especially if you're oily skin. This is an next primer from Essence Cosmetics. This is Prime Plus Studio Mattifying Plus Pore Minimizing Primer with a black clay. I actually really like this primer. It helps with keeping the oil production on my oily face. I really enjoy this, but it is discontinued, so I am going to be removing it from my collection. This next product is also by Essence Makeup, my Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. I have mine in the shade 05 Fair Neutral. This is a new primer that recently was launched. I am not a huge fan of it, guys. I haven't tried it on a camera, but I feel like it clings to dry patches a lot. I will still play around with this. I'll keep it here because it's a new product, but most probably it will be decluttered in my next decluttering video. This one does not need any introduction. It's Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. I've used that a good amount. You guys saw it, me using it in my recent videos, so I really like this, and this is gonna stay here. This next product is by Milani. It's Prime Correct Face Primer. This is a correcting, like color correcting primer. However, it does come out a little bit like reddish tone, but I don't feel like it's actually color correcting. It just goes on skin clear. I don't think it's really a color correcting primer at all, but it does have smoothing properties, so it definitely helps with smoothing your texture and helping your makeup to lay on skin really nicely. I'm planning to do a full face of Milani Cosmetics very soon, and I will be using this on camera so you guys will be able to see this in action. So definitely staying. Then the next few primers that I have here are from Ulta Beauty, and these are the same. This is just travel size of this mattifying face primer, so that's definitely gonna stay. I like to keep some travel sizes on hand for traveling, not that we're traveling too much these days, but anyway, just even if we go somewhere locally, I like to take travel sizes with me. So these two are very good primers. I'm just jumping ahead here. So this mattifying face primer, it controls shine and blurs pores. This is a full size, you guys, and oh my god, I love this so much. This one is just one of my favorite primers of all times. Like, if I know I need a primer that's blurring and also helps with controlling oils for my combination skin, I always go for this. This primer is not being talked about enough. It needs to be a little more hyped up. This is one of my favorite products out of my whole entire collection, so it's definitely staying. And this one is also by Ulta Beauty. This is a poreless face primer, mineral oil free, paraben free. It smooths and refines pores. This is just a simple silicone based primer. I actually picked it up in a deluxe size purposefully because I do have other similar products in my collection, so I just wanted to try this specific one. That's why I got it in a small size. I really like it. I do recommend it. It's very affordable. Definitely stay in here. And then I recently got this one. This is a NYX Professional Makeup Pore Filler. This is fine. I wouldn't say like this is anything amazing. It's very much similar to many other silicone-based products. Just clear, smoothing primer. It works. It does a job. Nothing crazy amazing about it, but it's a good primer. This last one is actually Age Perfect Hydra Nutrition Facial Oil. It had a sunscreen SPF 30. This has been discontinued. I know that for a fact because I actually really like this. You would think, how do you use oil product on the combination oily face? Well, let me tell you, this is a very unique product. This is a type of product, even though it is oil, it would get absorbed to your skin quite quickly and give you that hydration. Also, it is SPF 30. However, this has been discontinued and I cannot continue using it on camera. But one thing that I wanted to tell you, that I pretty much used the whole entire bottle last winter when I still lived in New Jersey, and my skin, even though it is combination oily, in winter when it's really cold, it starts becoming more like flaky and kind of dehydrated, yet it is still oily. I don't know if it makes sense, and if you are similar skin type, let me know if you can relate to this. This is almost like a paradox, like when you have an oily skin but yet it becomes dry. So I use this product every single day in winter time when it was super cold, so I pretty much ran out of the whole entire bottle. Unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, this has been discontinued, so I am removing it out of my collection from here. Okay guys, I just moved my camera a little bit over and we're gonna go to this high-end section and quickly go through most of these products. I want to start with 3 products that I have here. This is a stash, you guys. If you guys watch my channel for some time, you guys know that I love this primer. This is one of my favorites, so I have a whole entire stash. So this I have been using for some time, and this one is just like for traveling purposes. So I am definitely keeping all these. These next 2 products share something similar in common. That's why I'm going to kind of go over them at the same time. So Cover FX gripping primer. This one it is what it says. It's a gripping primer. It's almost like a glue. It's a clear formula, but it's very, very sticky. I like using it when I know I'm going somewhere where I need my face to be full coverage and the product has to stay on my face like seriously well. I would definitely reach out for this primer. It's really good. This a Derma Blend Insta Grip a Jelly Primer. I love this primer really much. It very much reminds me of the Cover FX gripping primer that I just talked about. However, I believe this one is only available on Derma Blend website. I'm not sure why, because I purchased mine at Ulta a website, and I'm not sure if this is a sign that it will be discontinued soon, but again, I don't know which one I like more. They're pretty much identical, so I only reach out to them when I know I need my makeup to stay really well for the whole entire day, and when I use a full coverage foundation, or sometimes I would use a medium to buildable to full foundations, and I really want that full coverage that's not gonna move, I reach out for any of these two. I think they're equally good. I have my Smashbox primers, Photo Finish Super Light Smooth and Blur Primer, and recently I picked up this one. This is a newer launch. I believe it got launched in 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is oil and shine control. This was specifically made for oilier skin types. I enjoyed both of these. I noticed that my preference lays towards like lotion kind primers, and this is definitely the type of products that I like. This is almost like a creamy, if you're not familiar, let me just show you a little bit of these. This is almost like, if you guys can see, it's a lotion like, and it just goes into the skin so nicely, hydrates your skin, and I really like this. Also, it's kind of similar to my opinion, but it does help with oil production. I definitely notice that my skin gets a little less oilier with this. I have this primer by Benefit, the Professional Pore Primer. This is kind of a new tube. I think I got it last year, but I really like it. It's just that is pore filling. I really enjoy this. I don't break out from this. It doesn't clog my pores. Really, really good primer if you're looking to invest into like a higher end product. This one again is by Benefit. It's Professional Matte Rescue. This is more of like a gel-like product, but it is so good, you guys. It does have a little bit of a grip to it. It's a little bit less than the Derma Blend and Cover FX ones that I just talked about, but I really like this. I would totally repurchase this. It's probably one of my favorite products in general for primers, and I really enjoy this. This is just has a smoothing property. I feel like my foundation lays really nicely on top of it. It's smoothing, it helps with pore. It's not super mattifying. I just noticed that some products, and when they say they're mattifying, they tend to make my foundations to cling to like drier patches, or like create some sort of like dry patches. This product doesn't do it. It's just so good. This is a deluxe size, so if you were looking to try it out, this would be a good one. This is the Instant Pro Filter by Fenty Beauty. This is also in the deluxe size. If you guys notice, I do get a bunch of deluxe sizes for primers, because when you have such an extended collection, there's no reason for you to look for full-size products, because you will never really use them before they expire. So I kind of like to sometimes try a product in a deluxe size if it's available. So this one is a really good primer. It's more of like a whipped putty primer, but it kind of has the similar idea of what e.l.f. putty primer is. It has the same purpose, like blur out your pores, which it does. I really like how it blends. It doesn't create dry patches. It looks really good under makeup. I'm not sure if I would repurchase this product, but I keep it for now and I will use it until it lasts. This product right here is Oil Control Lotion by MAC. I know for a fact that this has been discontinued. I love this so much. This is probably one of the best and very unique formulas that I've ever tried from primers. This product is lotion-like, and you guys know I already mentioned that I really like that type of formula. However, it does have a tiny bit of a grip, and oh my God, when I tell you, my face does not get oily with this, like ever, until I remove my makeup. That's a true statement. I'm so sad that this has been discontinued. That being said, I have to remove it from my collection. This next product is by Urban Decay. It's an optical illusion complexion primer. This is the type of product that almost reminds me of this Pro Filter by Fenty Beauty. It's kind of like that liquid formula for putty primer and comes in a pump. I like this product. It doesn't break me out. This is one of the things that I kind of always keep in mind, or in the back of my mind, that all this pore filling primers may clog your pores, and some products actually do, and causing breakouts, which nobody wants. This product is not one of those. Like, I don't have any issues with using this product. I know that this primer has been on Urban Decay website on sale for some time, and I'm not sure if they're about to discontinue because they seem like they have been coming out with some new products, and maybe they will be coming out with a new primer. But for time being, I'm gonna move it into my project pan. This is pretty much full, but I still want to continue using it, so it's going to be sitting in on my project pan for my daily use. This is a Timeless Smoothing Primer by Tarte. This is obviously deluxe size. I think I actually got it as a gift with purchase with one of my Ulta shopping hauls. So this is another like a putty consistency primer. The little container is so cute. This is like a frosted glass packaging. Really beautiful packaging, I have to say. Again, it doesn't break me out. Is it like fantastic? Is it my favorite? No, it's a little bit thicker formula. Zooming in here for you a little bit, you can see like it's a little bit thicker than, for example, like the poreless putty primer from e.l.f. That one is a little more like emollient. This one is not. It's actually like a putty, so you have to go in like very thin layers and make sure you actually spread it really nicely without it clumping up in some areas. But overall, I like it. But would I recommend it, or would I repurchase it? I don't think so. I think you can find better options and for less money. I will be using it until it lasts, and I will probably put it in my daily drawer or project pan so I could use this little sample up. This next product is Backlight Priming Filter. You guys familiar with this? It's not a new product at all. I used up a good amount of it. I like it. I almost like forget to use it because I am so like stuck in a ways that highlighter should go on top of your face. So when I get ready quickly, I almost forget that I have this, and then just because of like the order that you would apply it on your face, this should go like first on your skin before foundation. And this is actually a beautiful product, and I believe I may have used it in some of my videos here. If I like it and I use it, and it's a beautiful product. If you have more of like a normal to drier skin type, you will probably enjoy it more than the oilier skin type people. But I really like it. The effect is beautiful. It doesn't have a glitter. It just gives you this like within beautiful glowiness. I actually just like using it on my bare skin just when I'm around the house, just a little bit like under eye concealer, and this on just highlighting areas of my face, and it just looks beautiful. It just makes the skin look so healthy. Definitely keeping. So the next one is a Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer and a moisturizer by Smashbox. Again, I have this in a deluxe size, and you guys, I love this so much. I actually do want to buy this in a large, like full size that it comes in, because this is just such a good formula, and you guys probably already figured it out, like my preferences from this video. I do like this lotion like primers. They're kind of like a moisturizer and a primer in the same time. This does help you to smooth your skin a little bit and just give you this like beautiful smooth out complexion, yet it does give you like extra hydration to your skin. I love this product. This is just, I feel like it's OG. It's been out for a long time. Definitely keeping this one. I'm definitely looking into repurchasing a full size. Okay, this product is a by Lancome La Base Pro. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. This was a complete impulse purchase. I think I got it in the fall, and this is just like a very basic silicone smoothing primer. It's nothing special about it. It works. It does its job, what the silicone primer is supposed to do. Super overpriced. Obviously, it's Lancome. And again, I literally paid full price for this. I think it is almost like about $30. Again, like I said, it was a complete impulse purchase. I like it. I will keep it. It's full. As you can see, I use it maybe like 3-4 times. It is nice. It's a glass bottle. The packaging is just, it feels beautiful and heavy and very Lancome like, very on brand, but it's brand new, but there's absolutely nothing special about it. I would want to say, is this any different from this? Not really. This primer is by Mere Minerals, called Prime Time Original Foundation Primer. I've had this primer for some time, and again, this is a one of the silicone based primer. I'm actually going to put this into my project pan because I've had this for some time and this needs to be used a little bit more. So we're actually done with primers, and we didn't do so bad. I don't have this many. I do have a good collection, but I don't have so many. So let's go ahead and talk about some of my setting sprays here. I'm gonna go through them super fast. I do have a few here. I don't like to have a really large collection for setting sprays for a few reasons. First of all, because they usually have a very short shelf life. Most of them have like about 6 months. Obviously needs no introduction. This is All Nighter by Urban Decay. This I just repurchased, I believe, right before the holiday season, so I'm just keeping it because I love it. Then I also have 2 more versions of Urban Decay. Well, this is the same one, All Nighter. It's a traveling one. There's probably like a half of this left. I traveled with this. I really like to keep smaller packaging for if we go somewhere. And then this is also setting spray. This is more of like an oil control one, so I also like it. It's a little bit more heavy duty. It feels stiffer on your face, but it works. I also have this Prep and Prime Fix Plus setting spray with a cucumber scent. I think they no longer carry this large size, or a full size I should say, but they repackaged it to a smaller, like mini ones, and they do still have it available in this scent, like cucumber scent, but it's a smaller, tiny teeny size. And I am gonna pull this out of my collection and just put it in my project pan, because I know they no longer carry it in this type of packaging, so I don't really want to be showing it in my videos or anything like that. But I might still use it, just finish this one up, and maybe repurchase the original one, because that one is a classic and I actually really like the spray as it is. It is not so much of a fixing spray, but it just helps just to take the powderiness off the makeup and just help your makeup to kind of melt into your skin, and it looks really nice and natural and fresh. And I really like it. It's definitely like a classic product to have in the collection, but I am since I have the cucumber scent, I'm gonna pull it out to my project pan for a time being. The next product is by Too Faced. It's a Hangover 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. I have talked about this in my full face of a Too Faced makeup video, and if you guys missed that one, I can link that down for you below. This is one of my favorite setting sprays. It's super fine. It's a very comfortable on skin. It's not like hydrating or feels stiff or anything like that. I love it. I know some people had issues with packaging. I never have. So I definitely like this. This is kind of a new bottle for me. I think I repurchased this again right before holidays, so this is practically full and definitely staying in my collection. Another favorite of mine is a Stay spray from Tarte. This is a very fine setting mist as well. I think the packaging is cute. I haven't purchased so much from Tarte lately, but this is also one of my favorite setting sprays. This really makes my makeup stay the whole entire day, and I noticed that it is a mask proof. I do have this spray also in the travel size because I really like traveling with it if we ever go anywhere. My camera died and I had to move the angle a little bit. This next setting spray is by Milani, Make It Last setting spray. I really like this. This is not such a a long wearing strong formula. However, it is very comfortable on skin. It is not drying. It does help your makeup to melt into your skin. It just takes that powderiness away. It is affordable product and it is really my recommendation if you're looking for a drugstore, a really good setting spray. And I also wanted to dig into this section right here and show you what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping. So this is just a bunch of travel size products, which I do like to keep in hand. So these are the photo finish primers in travel sizes or sample sizes rather from Smashbox. I'm going to keep them. I like to use them when like we go somewhere, so they're here. I do have these primers for eyes by Urban Decay. I do have the shade Eden right here, and this one is just the original one. So I'm actually going to pass this one along to somebody else because I don't really use eye primers in general, but I do really like these formulas. They're really good. However, I mentioned that in my get ready with me videos that I do have like veiny eyelids, and I really like the Eden one because it almost has like extra coverage. It almost tinted kind of. I don't know if you're familiar with this. It does have a tint to it, so it does help me to cover that blueness that I have on my eyelid. So I'm gonna hold on to this one and then I'm actually going to pass this one along. Again, this is my little sample size of Stay Spray by Tarte. I'm definitely keeping. This one is a matte finish long-lasting setting spray by NYX Professional Makeup. I'm definitely keeping this one. This is a really nice mattifying finishing spray that's also affordable. I'm not a huge fan of this mister because it is a little bit more of like a harsher misting side, but it does mattify your skin, and I like to have something more affordable like this in my collection. And again, I do have the mini oil nighter. You know, I am definitely keeping this one. Then I also have this Cover FX high performance setting spray. You guys, this one is this heavy duty setting spray. It's not very comfortable on skin. It does feel like a mask on your skin. It is very, very strong hold. It almost feels like you sprayed a hairspray on your face. I don't know if you guys had a different experience with this product, let me know, but this is my experience with this product. However, this is heavy duty setting spray. I live in Florida and it's very, very high humidity. If I would need to use this in like August in Florida, I know that my makeup is gonna stay. Like if I would ever need to go somewhere and have my makeup perfectly done and stay in the high humidity, this would stay. I know people would use it for like special occasions like weddings. That's kind of like why I have it. I would just keep it and mostly use it in summertime for high humidity days. I do have some primers here. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. I actually like the quality of this primer. It is smoothing. It is kind of a pore filling. It's more of just like a smoothing product. However, it does have this like gold particles in it that kind of looks like you would put glitter on your face. They're not like a Becca primer that I just talked about earlier. That's just very subtle shimmer and gives you like that from within glow. This one actually has like almost glitter in it, and thank God it is a primer. Once you put your foundation, you don't really see those particles, but it's kind of annoying to me because if I would just want to use it as a glowy product on my natural skin and just wear it by itself, I can, because it has those golden sparkles. I definitely not going to be looking into buying a bigger, fuller size than this. Once I'm done with the sample size, I'm going to be done with it. I do have this matte eye primer here by Ulta Beauty. This is a fragrance-free and oil-free product. This is again a sample size that I have here. I really like it. It does give you that light tint to your eyelids, which I like, and it's kind of like a good substitute to my Urban Decay Eden eye primer. I also have this eye primer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a deluxe size that came with my Sultry eyeshadow that I just recently got before holidays, and I'm not a huge fan of it, guys. It has that like a spackle effect. It's very thick formula, and it literally comes out on skin as like white speckle. You really need a teeny tiny bit of it to apply to the whole entire lid. I'm not a huge fan of it. I just feel like it has like a very like a sticky kind of like tagging formula. I have it, it's new product. I will kind of have it sit here for a little bit and give it a little more product. I'll probably put this in my project pan. That's what a product I should do, just give it another shot and just see how it works. Maybe I'll find better ways to use it. If you guys like this product, let me know how you apply it. But okay, I'm temporarily going to put it into my project pan and see if I'm going to like it. If not, I'm going to declutter it. I do have these two mini products, the Pore Professional primers and teeny tiny sizes, and I'm going to obviously keep them. I'm going to have this a glitter primer by NYX Cosmetics. This is really good primer if I use a very glittery eyeshadows, or if I want the pigment to stick a little bit better. I really like this product. I've really recommend it if you're looking for one. This is Behind the Scenes Eye Primer by Lorac. This is so old, you guys. I don't even know how it's still here. Definitely declutter. And another one of the mini primers right here. This is by Beauty Blender. It's called the Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer. I really like this. This is a very blurring formula, and it doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't make me break out. It does help with oil production, which is very beneficial with your oily combination skin. And you really need a smallest amount to fill in your T-zone, because you probably won't need to use it for the rest of your face. It would directly go on your T-zone if you have like a large pores. I will consider repurchasing this in the fuller size. Okay guys, so this is what my drawer looks like right now. I feel like I do have a good amount of products here and different variety of a drugstore and a high-end. I am currently happy with how many setting sprays I have. I'm not looking to get any more at this point, unless I do want to try the new Benefit one, the professional setting spray that is alcohol free. Stay tuned, maybe I will do a haul maybe in the next few months. However, I'm very happy with going through this first drawer. That's a good beginning step. Let me show you what we ended up with. All right guys, so these are the 4 primers and this eye primer that I am putting into my project pan, since we know what's going on with these products. And then here I have 3 primers also. They are no longer available, so I am removing them out of my collection. And these 2 products, obviously this is a declutter, and this is I'm gonna pass along to somebody because this is still a good, it's within its shelf life period. However, I'm not really using it, and I won't be using it, so I'm gonna give it to somebody who will enjoy it more than I do. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more decluttering videos coming soon. And let me know what you guys want to see next. If you want to do face palettes, if you want to see any complexion products, foundations, or whatnot. So let me know what your thoughts are. If not, I'm just going to continue in my order. And I hope you consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.